it hadn't occurred to me. Like, that's something I just didn't even think about.
Hmm.
Oh, Tupac says it's hard to hear me. It is probably
I'm
his
much
fault.
clearer. Well, I
Well, it's
can just
probably
turn myself down another
well,
increment.
no, I'm a mumbler, so that's probably the issue, Tupac. It's hard to hear me because I don't enunciate properly.
And I've got a super booming voice, even at 4 in the morning.
Of course, yeah. That's the problem is that Charles is like a trained public speaker, and I'm just some guy.
Oh, we're back to Mizu, and this is Metal versus Legion.
See, Lumix is a kind of a conundrum. I've played Dota with Lumix a lot, and or like a fair bit at least. And his weakness is his decision making, and not that he makes bad decisions; they just are late.
Hmm.
Like he'll make a decision, oh I don't know, like a second and a half late, and that's a big deal. In Brood War, he makes decisions before he needs to. He just fucking does everything. It's
Yeah, you
great.
can
I'm not
autopilot
sure.
it.
Yeah, like I don't know what the difference is between those two things, and I'm not sure if it's just that he has difficulty with there being four other people trying to work towards a goal, but when it's just him, he really goes for it. Like he does not slow down at all. That's good. I like it.
Hmm. He's like an arrow, just shoots towards it. At least in Brood War, he can make the enemy play towards his game. But see if you can make Legionnaire do something interesting. Maybe you'd have to resort to Reaver
Yeah.
to beat Lumix.
The problem is that Legionnaire is, like, to whatever extent Lumix is good at StarCraft, Legionnaire is a horror.
Legendary. Legionnaire
Yeah.
did hold the record for most Reaver kills on Korean television for a long time, which is pretty impressive.
Lumix immediately notices what's going on. So Lumix, I guess we can just call him Lumix now rather than Metal X because he's Lumix in game as well. He's Lumix in everything else.
Did you see what I got? So this is his first time here.
Okay, so Lumix is the blue Terran at the 12 o'clock, and Legionnaire is the red Protoss at the 6 o'clock. And I guess at least Legionnaire is playing his main race. Like you don't have to feel bad if he doesn't off race you.
We'll just put Sass Lumix in the overlay because I don't
Just
think
because
he
he's
goes
so
by
sassy?
Metal X anymore. I don't know why he's not changing his name on TL.
I think he might just have it. You know that people are reluctant to change their name if they have a million posts.
Sort of. I mean, they can't really search for their own name effectively if they are quoted and they're like, my quotes button becomes pretty botched.
Really, I did not know that.
It searches for your name and quotes.
I love the
Do we not have
conversation
gases?
goes.
Oh, it looks like they paused and had a wall of dialogue.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
They paused and alt tab to look at the map. How honorable.
Yeah, that's cool. That's reasonable. It's nice that they're so upfront with one another. I like that Lumix has now seen the map, talked about
It doesn't even know where the
and
expansion is still.
then asks where the expansion is.
He could just right click a worker to the middle and then he'll pass it at some point. I don't think he can miss it because the map is so small.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening now.
So the standard PvT of getting like boon range really quick just cannot happen on this map. Unless...
No, absolutely not. And that's kind of fascinating. I'm not sure, like, is this the kind of game where you just throw down two barracks and spam a bunch of marines and hope that you kill them before you mine out your main?
It seems to be pretty effective because even if your main does get mined out, you can just migrate to a corner with it and then just shuffle your workers.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that.
And you can sometimes catch
wow.
people being greedy, trying to set up that second base quick, or trying to expand to another race.
And yeah, that's exactly what Legionnaire... Oh no, Legionnaire isn't. Oh yes, yeah, sorry. I for a split second thought that Nexus was another gateway. Oh man, Lumix is determined now. He's got this. It's under control.
Although he's already behind, I think, because this second Nexus is a pretty strong play. And
yeah, and they wall reasonably well. Like you can get zealots in between those two buildings and just look after yourself.
We're gonna get gas straight away. Cybernetics scored a follow, I'd bet, because mass zealots is pretty easily stopped by. Oh no, he's not using the building guides. He's just dropping this depot down a little low. That's bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Those building guides are incredible. I think it might be Hotbit said that for a while he used to just have a printout of the good building guides for the top of ramps,
If I
and he
play
used to
Protoss,
just
I'd
play
probably do
games with it
that.
right beside it.
Forge Fast Expand guide.
Oh man, like that's that's a kind of deep magic. I think you have to be a shaman to. Oh wow, he loses the first of his marines,
Yeah.
um, and that's suddenly the zealot looks pretty indestructible. I guess like
It's getting a lot of
he just
value out of this
harasses
one
the worker.
zealot. Although
Oh, it's gonna die
SCV
now though,
wall
I
is
guess.
finally kicking in the buggy
SCVs
Brood
do
War
have a lot of
pathing.
hit points.
Mm. The
Oh,
second one's still
okay.
determined though.
I'm kind of Yeah, I'm kind of like fascinated now. I like the bunker, I have to say.
Yeah, it'll help for sure.
Especially since Goon Range is going to be late.
I don't like the Marine at the very front unless he pulls it back straight away. Oh,
No,
the
he's cool. He's
Marine!
cool in the gang. Oh, I guess
Too
he's
bad.
dead. Never mind. I really thought that he had better health given this. Oh, a second Marine goes down, and yeah, and he's not putting the other Marine in the bunker, so
Yeah.
like we get the extra range.
If he sends this
And
zealot to the
now
barracks, might be able to get it as soon as it picks off.
to get a third Marine. Nice. Well, no, I think the SUVs might kill him anyway.
He's got a huge train of SCVs behind him. That's a lot of workers
Really,
not
just
mining.
that's a lot of not mining.
Yeah. Whereas
The
Legionnaires
entire natural
happily
is-
saturated 2 bases.
Oh my god, they're still chasing as well. This is really rough.
Oh, and he's gonna get another high
And
melee
he takes
kill.
another
Awesome.
Marine down to half. And I guess he can just continue to walk around until... Yeah, and, like he's wasting so much money.
Oh,
the
this
block.
looks like it walled him in though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you don't get too many of those. But yeah, how much money has gone missing during that chase?
I think Legionnaire might just need to focus on maybe a third barracks or a gateway rather, go for a timing attack of some sort. Could see it happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the third gateway, or sorry, the second gateway is almost complete now anyway, so he's able to just kind of start pumping.
He's got a robotics coming. He might get his trademark Reaver
Of
out.
course he does. Legionnaires
Really
Reaver
full.
Micro is disgusting, by the way. Even
Ah.
out of practice, like in the last group, we saw a drone with the Reavers, and they were pretty outrageous. I think
Yeah, I
Reaver
felt
Micros
those
and you just don't
firsthand.
lose.
Could not
Yeah,
stop
exactly.
those. My Marine Zealot or Marine Zergling was surprisingly ineffective. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, that especially when we saw the game where drone went. That preposterous competition against Skinzer, the Marine tank lurker
Yeah.
Overlord science vessel, apparently is reasonably strong.
Yeah, Mass
Um,
Zergling does nothing against it.
So Singularity Charge is halfway, so those goons will be able to range
Hmm.
the bunkers soon. And at that point, I'm not really sure. Oh well, the missile turret's going down at least, so he knows he's looking. I guess he knows he's playing Legionnaire. The observatory is like just about halfway finished.
Oh, here
Um,
comes a Manly Scout.
The
And he's got
manly
this,
expansion from Legionnaire.
Yeah, I like this expansion just below Metal's base.
Well, that lets us know what the map looks like. So I guess
Or the
it's a good
expansions, I
reason
don't
to do
know.
it.
It's got one at the top right in case he really needs it. And the observatory's
Yeah, I'm not
coming
sure
next.
from here.
Safety. +1 started for Lumix, which is pretty surprising. You typically don't see Bioflood against Protoss.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is that he's aiming for here. I think he committed when he built the barracks at the beginning, and now he's just starting to pump more. Yeah, he's throwing down another 2 barracks. Like, that's
Yeah, I mean, he'll
interesting.
be
I
able
guess with
to.
Marine tank.
He can sustain his unit production when his gas is depleted, which will be pretty soon, but he,
The probe transfer to saturate the third base from Legionnaire.
Actually, I don't see a robotic support bay yet, I just see,
No, neither did I.
possibly DTs?
So maybe just speed zealots to break the front. Then the ranged goons behind them. That's all he really needs.
Yeah, he'd be able to get to the tanks if he had a nice
Oh.
swell of zealots then.
He kills the scouting SCVs, or else the potentially expanding SCVs that Medlex sent out.
Yeah, he's got his 2
This
club
is rough.
sets, that's his only scouting option right now, and he's scouting random spots, like this middle left spot. He missed scouting this corner.
That's rough. Yeah, this is like this contain is strong. I mean, he's got the tanks out, and he's got medic marine, fair enough. But well, second factory on the way down. I guess if he can just relax in here, that second or that natural expansion has plenty of minerals in it. I mean, it's gonna run out of gas soon enough, and maybe he doesn't know that. I mean, it's definitely not the great time to be stuck on tank.
The second factory isn't the worst thing, because you can at least spit out a whole bunch of vultures, which are really good against everything. Who should be
Vulture's good
alright.
against dragoons.
Yeah, you just run around, set up a bunch of mines, and you're fine.
Oh, of course, mines. Sorry. I
Although
was just
he'd much
thinking
rather
about
have
concussive damage against.
because this robotic support bay is definitely done. Although he doesn't have a shuttle. He's spitting out the Reaver now. Maybe he's doing the
And the
shuttleless
10-bar
Reaver
archive
style.
is just about finished as well. My god. He's just gone for every possible tech at once, and that's him looked after now. Nah, Zealot speed is 3/4 of the way done.
And the mains are mining out. On to
Yeah,
the
of
next
course
phase.
they are. The mains mine out by 9 minutes.
Wow.
Like, it's
Legionnaire's got
disgusting.
both of these awesome expansions. The only ones that actually
Yeah, I
have
mean-
like decent gas.
The huge gas.
Hmm.
And what do you do from here? I mean,
He's
I like that
I don't know,
he's
he's gotta
dropping the
make
threats.
this tank
He's sieging
hopscotch
to
really
try
work.
and break out.
I think Legionnaire can just run in though and snipe off a tank if he'd like, 'cause he's got so many.
Exactly, yeah. Like the tanks behind him are slightly too far away, I think. I do like getting with the SUV.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Marines there.
I don't know if he's got leg speed yet, but he's got a
The-
decent amount of zealots.
Reaver is creeping towards the front of Legionnaire's base. He's got a second Reaver on the way rather than a shuttle. So yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
curious. Like,
Oh, DTs are up too.
I feel at this point I would love a shuttle. Of course, CTs are out. Yeah. Oh, I guess in his favor, he has turrets and he has buckets to scan. So, like, yeah, he's hitting on 3 or 4 scans already.
Hmm. Seems like a decent timing.
This is
'cause-
interesting. This is
Yeah.
good. Yeah, this is quite strong.
Yeah, he can't let Legionnaire
like
just sit
Sensei
on
ever
this
doubted you.
extra base, 'cause he'll... Oh no, the lava puddle is splitting up his army. Although he
Oh,
seems to be
wow.
fine, he scanned that pretty quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. That's interesting because I always find it difficult to spot. Oh wow, the Reavers are gonna hurt those Marines, alright.
Pretty good Reaver hit.
Yeah,
And
and
without
suddenly.
bio, these tanks have no support. It's too bad he didn't have
That is rough.
mass vultures instead.
Yeah, the issue is, or the issue I've always had is I can't spot the cloak haze on the Ash Planet tile set at all.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
can't do it to
it's
save my
super
life.
dark. Maybe that's why everyone likes
Not
Jungle
just that.
Tile set.
But it's also parts of it glow and glimmer, like parts of the landscape itself are already animated. So if you leave your DTs running around in the magma sections, it's remarkably difficult
Huh.
to spot.
Never thought of that. Magma tactics.
The trick is you have to only think of these because you've got terrible eyes and you can't see movement properly.
I just rely on my ears really when it comes to Dark Templar, because they make a very distinctive slice.
They do most definitely. I don't like to wait until things attack me before I scan them.